The story of humanity's fall from the Garden of Eden is truly an allegory for our fall from spiritual grace. Eden represents our natural consciousness in direct union with the divine. But ancient texts like the Bhagavad Gita give us clues to regain that lost paradise. In the modern world, we've become utterly lost in the distractions of the third dimension, caught up in desires of the flesh, greed, and superficial pleasures. Our minds have never been more scattered. Constant digital stimulation keeps us asleep and disconnected from our true selves. But the path back is through regaining control of our innate creative energies. All spiritual traditions understand that when we physically expel our sexual fluids through unchecked urges, we are literally forcing out the subtle life force or prana that connects us to higher states of being. Without that divine energy to nourish our subtle bodies, we degrade into full identification with denser physical existence. Our instincts overcome reason as we sacrifice intellect for sensation in an endless cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. The story of Samson from the Bible provides a powerful allegorical lesson here. Samson was given immense physical strength by God. However, it was conditioned upon Samson not cutting his hair, which symbolized his purity and commitment to refraining from carnal pleasures. In ancient spiritual traditions, long flowing hair was seen as a symbol of spiritual strength, purity, and higher states of consciousness. Cutting one's hair represented a fall into impurity and lower vibrations. When the seductress Delilah convinced Samson to reveal the source of his power, she cut his hair while he slept, leaving him vulnerable. Without his spiritual protection and creative life force intact, Samson lost his divine gifts. Delilah, who seduced Samson into reveal the source of his power, represents the temptations and enticements that can pull us from our higher path. By cutting Samson's hair and sapping his gifts, Delilah drained his divine connection. Similarly, unchecked attachment to transient delights through the vehicle of ego inevitably leads us out of Eden. To escape this third dimension matrix, we must recognize and conquer the Delilahs tempting us from our higher nature. Only by taking dominion of body and mind through techniques like Semen retention can we emerge sovereign once more, lifted beyond the snare of illusory pleasures. Our true treasure lies not in external allurements but in cultivating our dormant spiritual potentials. The path of semen retention guides us home, past seduction, to reclaim liberation from within. But the entrance to Eden was never truly locked, only guarded. By channeling and transforming our sexual energies inward through disciplines like semen retention, we overcome the internal serpent and prove worthy to return. Semen retention is how we conquer base desires and reclaim dominion over mind and body. With practice, retained life force bathes our physiology in nourishment. Clarity emerges as our limbic brains calm and prefrontal cortex enhances. Intuition, focus, and problem-solving abilities reach unparalleled levels as we realign with higher frequencies. Legends symbolizing this journey, like Samson or the Pandavas, display what's possible. By circulating sexual energy up the spine through meditation, one awakens dormant kundalini power to achieve superhuman feats. True gnosis and miraculous abilities become attainable once more. In a sense, semen retention undoes humanity's fall. It returns us to Eden, the liberated state of enlightenment within, from which we can lift the veil between dimensions and perceive God directly. Are you ready to reclaim paradise and overcome the distractions keeping you asleep? Your divine nature calls you back home. It takes perseverance and dedication to walk this path of inner alchemy, but the rewards of sustained retention are nothing short of superhuman as our whole being is uplifted and aligned with higher will. This is what my channel, Retention Success, is all about. Exploring the untapped depths of your potential through cultivating and transforming sexual energy. Whether you seek renewal of spirit, optimal health and performance, or simply wish to elevate your life to new heights, I hope to provide guidance and inspiration for your journey. Please subscribe and tune in regularly for more knowledge on integrating disciplines like ancient brahmacharya into modern holistic living.